The first third of this period of lockdown were kind of very tricky. You know why? Because I'm home.
Every day.
All the time.
Every day.
Dr. Terry and Heather, thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it, especially during these times where we're practicing social distancing. You guys made us some time. We really appreciate it.
Oh, thanks so much for having us. You're very close, by the way.
We're excited to be here because, let's be honest, we have nothing else to do.
Right, but you guys have so much going on. I've been nosy and looking at your vision board that's behind you guys. Lots of things coming out. Heather, tell us.
Yeah, so behind us you see these boards. This is actually my office, and I have a new fashion line coming out, Heather's Closet, based on my YouTube channel, Mother's Day weekend on Shop HQ. And of course, we have our brand new book out, the Dubrow Keto Fusion Diet, so we're super excited.
Okay, so you guys are doing everything and you're quarantined together. How are you two not losing your minds within all of this?
The first third of this period of lockdown were kind of very tricky. You know why? Because I'm home.
Every day.
All the time.
Every day.
Yeah.
So there's
Look, that's love. That's love right there.
Well, we worked through the first third where we weren't used to me being home, and now we're hopefully in the last third, and we're sort of gotten used to it and worked it out, and now she likes me being home.
I like him again. Well, you have to understand, it's not just the two of us. So we have 4 kids ranging in ages from 9 to 16 who are in all various stages of homeschooling. And we rescued 2 puppies during this period of time. So we're literally having, are we allowed to curse?
Yes.
Don't believe it.
This is a show.
Yeah.
Literally. It's a show.
So what exactly is the diet?
Basically, if you've ever wanted to do intermittent fasting or you've ever wanted to do keto, we've come up with a way that you can do both, but you're not going to be starving. You're not going to be in a situation where you never get to have an apple or a carb again. It's the 12-8-4 plan, basically. We're doing 12 hours of fasting, 8 hours of keto-friendly, low-calorie foods, and then 4 hours of a basic diet that you are allowed to have carbs and fruits in. We lay it out really simply, and honestly, it's just such an amazing lifestyle plan.
And that 12 hours of fasting includes sleep.
Yeah.
So it's not 12 hours of fasting.
Oh, so it's not a full 12 hours.
No.
Like,
It really takes
Okay.
away all of the difficulties of both of those plans.
Yes.
But gives you all the benefits.
And as we emerge from this lockdown, the country opens up, it's going to be
Right.
pretty clear that the COVID-19 is going to be 19 pounds that we all gained while we stared at the carbs on our shelves and ate them.
Yeah.
okay, so within this busy schedule, Dr. Terry, I want to talk to you about this brand new season of Botched on E!
The best
We are ready to have fun.
is back.
We couldn't find my nostril. I'm pretty sure the dog ate it.
That is traumatic.
Previous seasons, there was always a subset of patients that we automatically turned down because the risks were too high, it was too dangerous, and it would have taken too many operations potentially to fix them. Because Paul and I have had all these seasons and all this surgical experience fixing these difficult problems, we decided to focus on those patients. And we said, okay, listen, we would have turned you down previous seasons, but are you willing to not only take on all the risks of high-risk plastic surgery, but we know if we operate on you, it's going to take multiple potential surgeries, and we're going to make you worse before we make you better.
What's been the craziest experience for you, Dr. Terry, when you've been doing this work for such a long time? Is there one particular situation that stands out to you that, yes, it was intense, but you're most proud of?
Well, I think it's probably the patient named RHOC who had all of that. They have those pumping parties where you get foreign substances injected into your face or body. And this was a woman who had these plumbing supplies injected into her face, concrete, literally concrete, and it caused sort of these elephant man type masses. And I took her on in season 3 and decided to fix her. I did, but I warned her this could come back. And then season 4, it came back. And then season 5, I operated on her again. And so far, it's been years now. She looks normal, and that hasn't come back. And to me, that's been sort of one of the most memorable cases I've had on Botched.
Whoa. Wow. Yeah, it's intense for sure. Do you keep in touch with your patients in general, or do you try your best to do so?
We do. We're always available. It's interesting. This is, before this crisis and after this crisis, several things will change, one of which is telemedicine. It used to be a little sort of questionable medical legally to talk to your patient by telemedicine without examining them. And the medical boards always felt, well, you should be able to do a good faith physical examination, lay hands on them. So it wasn't necessarily completely acceptable, but now, obviously, it's super acceptable, and it's something that will change forevermore in the future, the way we take care of patients to minimize the contact, to minimize the hassle of them coming in, their exposure. So now telemedicine's a thing, and that's how we've been doing it lately. So that's how we do with the Botched patients as well.
And I think for you, for the most part, when you are doing a show like Botched, you can immediately look at someone and kind of tell what's going on, right?
Yeah, that's the thing about plastic surgery.
Right.
I mean, patients always say, is everything okay? And I always say, look, you'd be the first one to know if everything was okay or not.
Right.
All you have to do is look in the mirror. It's not like cardiovascular disease or kidney disease where the patient has no idea how they're doing. Just look in the mirror. So just by looking at them, that gives us about 98% of the information we need.
Of course, for sure. Do you want to do Botched forever? Because I feel like you can. Like, it's such a great show, and we all learned from it. Yes?
We
were
talk
just
about
talking
that.
about that.
So Heather, I think, wants me to do Botched forever.
No, I just want him to work forever. He's home every day.
I'm the same at home, on TV, off TV. I'm, kind of a wacky, weird dad joke kind of guy. So I have a lot left in me. I would like to do this literally if I could, because each season I get a little something more surgically that allows me to apply these principles and techniques to super hard, desperate situations. I'm as strong as I was when I was 30, and although I'm only 35 now.
Right.
No, but I'm as strong, and my cardio is as good as it ever was, so I can do this for a lot longer, and I love it. I love what I do. It's incredible.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
And we love watching it.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you two are so cute. What would you say is the key to a very successful, happy marriage?
Separate bathrooms. Listen to me. Everyone needs their own toilet.
I would say, to answer your question on a more serious note, communication.
Yeah.
It all stems from communication. Once you stop communicating properly, then everything spins out, and you start to it can affect your finances, it can affect your intimacy, and it can affect your trust. So those are the pillars of a good relationship that we have learned, and we're gonna apply in, hopefully, these ways for people who really need that.
This is so exciting. Thank you guys for being here and inspiring so many of us to, want to be healthy, active, and take, health in a more serious light, without it being too daunting. So we appreciate you two very, very much. And of course, please stay safe during this time, and say hi to the kids and the dogs.
Thanks. And thanks for having us, and for a final inspiration for all of you going forward who need to lose some weight, need to get in shape. Take a look at this.